Okay, then we have something. Discuss briefly the registration of real estate agents under Real Estate Regulation and Development Act. Yesterday we saw regarding promoters, right? Similarly, there is real estate agents also. Their registration is also very much important under this legislation. Okay, so what is this registration process for real estate agents? So, Real Estate Regulation and Development Act 2016 is an act of Parliament of India which seeks to promote, protect home buyers as well as help boost investment in the industry. Chapter 2 of the Act provides for registration of real estate projects plus registration of estate agents also. So the project itself also will be registered and agents will also be registered under the RERA. What is registration process? Registration of real estate agents, it's given under section 9 of the legislation. So it provides for mandatory registration of real estate agents, that it's not optional that if I want, I will register. If I don't want, means I will not register. That is a mandatory provision that real estate agents need to get themselves registered. Application for registration of real estate agents must be made in the prescribed form accompanied by fee and necessary documents. So they need to follow the procedure which is being set. In the prescribed form, they need to apply for it. They need to pay the required fee also plus documents. Okay, so once application is submitted with all the necessary requirements, the authority shall, upon satisfying itself of fulfillment of the conditions, once they are satisfied that application is filled properly, fees is being paid, necessary documents are being submitted, it's time for the authority to register the agent. Okay, so what they will do is grant a single registration to the real estate agent for the entire state or union territory as the case may be. So registration process they will do, or reject the application for reasons to be recorded in writing if such application does not conform to the provisions of this act or this rules or regulations made under it. So if they are satisfied that everything is satisfied, everything is fulfilled, we can get this person registered, they will give the registration. If there are anything missing, any problem, any issues are there, then by mentioning the reasons in writing, okay, by mentioning the reasons in writing, they can reject the application also. So they would either accept it, get it registered, or they would reject it by mentioning the grounds for rejection in writing. However, in case the authority decides to reject an application for registration, the applicant must be given an opportunity of being heard in the matter. It should not happen that application was submitted and the authority simply rejects the application on their own. It should not happen. If they decide to reject, they need to give opportunity to the person that you come and you explain this matter. This certain thing is not clear. This certain part is not filled, whatever it is, right? The person or the agent would be given an opportunity to explain his point also, and after that they can take the decision. If they are still not satisfied, they can reject it. If the person is able to satisfy the authority, then again he may get it registered also. Okay, is this part clear?
Clear.
Every real estate agent who is registered shall be granted a registration number by the authority, which shall be quoted by the real estate agent in every sale facilitated by him under this act. So this is in order to again bring transparency, that it should not happen that I'm simply saying that, okay, maybe this is some other Meenakshi. It's a very common name. Maybe this is some other person. It's not me. I can simply say like that. But if this registration number is mandatory, that I need to put my registration number also, there I cannot say that this is some other person, right? So again, it is in order to bring transparency and bring accountability, that the person will have to mention the registration number also in every sale transaction that is facilitated by the person. Okay, this same ways even for advocates, when you get the license, you get a barcode registration number, right? So all these numbers are nothing but unique numbers to identify the person. So this again brings transparency in this situation as well. Where any real estate agent who has been granted registration under this act commits breach of any of the conditions thereof or other terms and conditions specified under this act or any rules and regulations made thereunder, or where the authority is satisfied that such registration has been secured by the real estate agent through misrepresentation or fraud, the authority may, without prejudice to any other provisions of this act, revoke registration or suspend the same for such time as it thinks fit. So registration may be revoked, that I am cancelling out the registration. Okay, or it may be suspended for a some duration. Suspended as in for a limited duration, maybe for 1 month it is suspended, 2 months it is suspended, like that it can happen. So this is nothing but like sort of a consequence that might happen in case the authority feels that this registration was being done through misrepresentation or fraud. The person gave some false information, fake details maybe. Okay, or maybe the person has violated some provisions, some rules and regulations of this act. Just in order to apply it like a penal provision to punish the person, his license or his registration may be revoked or cancelled, revoked or suspended for a certain duration of time also. Okay, this happens even for advocates, even for doctors, right? In case of something goes wrong, their license may be suspended for a certain duration also. It might be for lifetime also for major situations. So they cannot practice during that point in time, right? So it acts as a major drawback for the person. So they would try to follow the rules and regulations or whatever provisions are mentioned in the act, because they don't want their registration to get suspended or be revoked by the authority. But again, such revocation or suspension shall be made after providing an opportunity of being heard. So authority cannot simply just revoke it or cancel it, but one chance should be given to the real estate agent also to explain his point, to explain his, to prove his point as well. Even after that, if authority is not satisfied, there they can get it cancelled or revoke it as well. Okay. Otherwise, if they are satisfied, then they might change their decision also. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So registration also helps in bringing accountability in this real estate agents, right? Whatever they are saying, whatever sale transactions they are entering, they will be a little careful or be a little concerned about it as well.